This episode of The Young Turks brought to you by Jack Threads for the win.
Yesterday, we were talking about how conservatives are criticizing Michelle Obama for inviting rapper Common to the White House Poetry Night. Well, this story continues to develop, okay? Sean Hannity actually wanted to talk about how violent Common's music is, and JR found a great video clip of that, so let's watch.
Clip number 3.
Let's look at hypocrisy. Where would the media be if we replace the words "burn a bush cause for peace, he has no push, no button"?
You're not better
Obama?
than me, by the way.
Yeah,
You're not better than me here. Come on.
Just a little bit of context.
But if he replaced that with Obama,
Yeah.
and he said that, this would be front page news. Sharpton would be leading a march.
Absolutely.
It's the
He uses the N-word. He talks about cops, the reference about Bush,
Italians,
women, Italians.
You know.
Now, hang on a second. This is the President of the United States of America. You know what? This is not a good message for our kids. This is not the guy that you invite to the White House for poetry reading. This is a guy that we don't want our kids to listen to. If this was somebody that used the same type of rhetoric about violence against President Obama, I would be against it. If this is the same, if this was a heavy metal artist and he's talking about killing cops, I'd feel the same way. This is inappropriate for a president, and he goes back to his radical roots again and again. Airs, right, flagrant.
Sure. There's so many things I love about that, okay? This is a rapper that uses the N-word. Did you know that? That's very offensive. A rapper. And he says things about women and Italians and cops. Did you know that? Really? Wow. Okay, so he's a rapper, right? We discussed this yesterday. They're entertainers. Robert De Niro and Al Pacino are not actual mobsters. Rappers actually don't think that you should do some of the things that they have in their songs, right? Okay. And I love that how he brings on the black folks.
No, I love that. That was my favorite part of the clip. It's like, okay, we're about to criticize a black rapper. We need to make sure we have a couple black pundits. That way we have the immunity.
Yeah,
okay?
they're like, yeah,
we don't have
I
to
didn't
worry
say
about
it.
anything.
No, these black folks said it. Yeah, of course, they hate Common and they hate rap music too. This is how radical Obama is. He's bringing in all these dangerous people to do poetry. Now, by the way, why are they going to this? Because they're desperate. Obama just caught Osama bin Laden.
Right.
They just came out with an approval rating, 60% for President Obama today. So they got to get him on something. They're like, I don't know, let's make something up. Let's criticize him for frickin' poetry.
I know.
Poetry. Okay, but my favorite part is, he said, look, if somebody said this about President Obama, because they say Common once said something bad about Bush, if somebody said something that it was even vaguely suggested violence against President Obama, you know how much Sean Hannity would be against it? Well, let's find out. Let's go to clip 4.
I was in Chicago. I said, hey, Obama, you might want to suck on one of these, you punk. You don't get that. Obama, he's a piece of shit. I told him to suck on my machine gun. Let's hear it for him. And then I was in New York. I said, hey, Hillary, you might want to ride one of these into the sunset and work this.
That was friend and frequent guest on the program, Ted Nugent, expressing his feelings towards Democratic presidential contenders Barack Obama and Hillary Rodham Clinton. Here's Ted Nugent. He sings, the Wang Tang song, Cat Scratch Fever, wears a loincloth on stage, fires, an arrow at targets on stage. I see you liberals more upset about that, but I don't hear anybody criticizing Barack Obama for accusing our troops of killing civilians, air raiding villages, et cetera, et cetera. What's more shocking to you? What's more offensive to you? Is it Barack Obama's statement about our troops or Ted Nugent?
Are you prepared to disavow this low
No,
life?
I like Ted Nugent. He's a friend of mine.
Do?
But he's a rock star. And if you don't like that, here's my point. If you don't like it, don't go to the concert. Don't buy his new albums.
This Nugent is more offensive. This guy ought to be knocked off the air. He ought to never come on your show again. And if you have him on, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Not at all.
Oh, wait, look at that. When he tells Obama to suck on his machine gun, okay, Hillary Clinton, etc., he's like, he's my friend. He's just a rock star. You can't criticize him for threatening to kill the president. Well, he wasn't the president at that time. Just for a senator running for president? No. Not hypocritical at all, right?
No, not hypocritical. You got to keep in mind that Common is much more violent than Ted Nugent is.
You know why? Because he's black.
Right, exactly.
And
we have black pundits to prove it.
Right. Because that black man once in a poem said something about Bush, Whereas Nugent has a machine gun and says that Obama should suck on it, okay, and threatening to basically kill him. But that's okay, because he's a friend of Sean Hannity's. I don't know if you noticed, Ted Nugent is totally white. How bad could he be?
Jack Threads is a new sponsor for TYT. They're a members-only online shopping club, but because you know us, you're going to get in. Aren't we cool? But here's a key part to it, 80% off. Hello, up to 80% off of some of the top apparel lines in the country. Game over.
Right.
So go to jackthreads.com/TYT because it's free to join, and you get all those discounts, and you avoid the pain in the ass. The ending of this commercial is a little schwang wang wang.